Is it just me, or does DreamWorks know how to make great animated movies? I think I'm going to go with the second option. How's it going, guys? My name is Lupita, and welcome back to a brand new movie review. And tonight we are here to talk about the latest film from DreamWorks Animation, The Wild Robot. This one is directed by Chris Sanders, who last brought you the first How to Train Your Dragon film, also from DreamWorks, but also brought you the first Lilo and Stitch back in 2002. Who would have thought? So this one has a great voice cast lined up, including Lupita Nyong'o, Pedro Pascal, Catherine O'Hara, Stephanie Hsu, Mark Hamill's in this. Great cast all around. So what's this one about, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you. After a shipwreck, an intelligent robot called Rhames, voiced by Lupita Nyong'o, is stranded on an uninhabited island. To survive the harsh environment, Rhames bonds with the island's animals and cares for an orphaned baby goose. So when I saw the trailer for this movie months ago, and I saw that it was DreamWorks attached to this, I immediately was sold, because the animation looked gorgeous from the trailer, and it did seem like a really good movie. And buzz for this film came out earlier this month, and the buzz for this thing was through the roof. And when I say that, I mean it was incredible. The buzz surrounding this thing was great. People were seeing early screenings for it. People got to see it at Fantastic Fest. I don't know, dude. And all the buzz coming out about this film made me even more excited to see it. So I went and saw it tonight with my best friend, and I gotta say, walking out of this one, did this one live up to the hype? Yes, it absolutely did. I think, honestly, in every conceivable way, this film lived up to the hype. Now, usually I would start this kind of review off with negatives. I would usually start it off with negatives. And I'm honestly struggling to come up with anything negative that I have to say about The Wild Robot. I pretty much loved every second of this movie. From beginning to end, the first frame to the last, I loved every second of it. From the voice casting, the voice acting, Lupita Nyong'o, Pedro Pascal, Mark Hamill, Catherine O'Hara, Stephanie Hsu, all across the board, I loved the voice acting. Lupita Nyong'o plays as Rhames, as this robot, and I related to this character because when you find out what she's trying to do, and the way that people see her, especially as she first comes into this wilderness, people can relate to that, including me. Even especially to the young goose who they call Bright Bill. I can definitely relate to Bright Bill, and also to Ving, who's voiced by Pedro Pascal, who voices a fox. I can relate to these characters, because even for someone when they were going into high school, I had trouble fitting in. You had to try to fit in, and I can relate to that. I mean, even especially when I was a lot younger, I had trouble fitting in as well. But this movie is a beautiful story about acceptance, finding who you are, and finding your place, where you belong. And it's also about kindness, bringing everybody together. And that's exactly what I love so much about this film, is what it's trying to give to you, and something that even not only kids can attach to, but adults can even relate to. And like I said, including myself, I relate to this movie, especially when it comes to some of our characters. I related to it. I can't go throughout this review without talking about the animation. Wow, dude, this animation is gorgeous. This is honestly the best looking animation I've seen this entire year. And honestly, this movie is definitely going to be an up there kind of pick for the best animated feature at the Oscars. I hope this one wins, in all honesty, because I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I'll just tell you this right now before I get any further with this review. This is not just the best animated film of the year. This is honestly, in my humble opinion, I never thought I would say this. The Wild Robot is, in my humble opinion, the best movie of the year. I've said it. I said it, and I don't regret it. The action in this film is fantastic whenever it does happen on screen. It's fantastic. The connection between Bright Bill and Roz and Fink is oh so endearing. Like, I was even crying towards the end of this movie. I don't usually cry like that. I'll get teary-eyed for sure, but I never really usually cry too often in movies. Like, there are times where I will cry, but it doesn't always happen that often. I'll get teary-eyed, like I said, but I never really, like, cry much. Like, I'll cry sometimes, for sure. But this one made me cry, and it put a gigantic smile on my face as soon as it was over. Like I said, I loved every bit of The Wild Robot. If you guys have nothing to do this weekend and you guys want to go out to the movies, please, 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 I beg of you, please go see this movie. This is the movie for you guys that I think you should see. There's also other options out there, like there's Speak No Evil if you guys still have that in your theater. There's Transformers 1. There's Beetlejuice. You have The Killer's Game. You got quite a bit of options for you guys out there. But if you're looking for the movie that I think you need to see, this is the one right here. Like I said, The Wild Robot is not just the best animated film of the year. In my humble opinion, it is the best movie of 2024 so far. So of course you might have guessed it, but I'm absolutely giving The Wild Robot its well-deserved A+. But of course, this is my opinion. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of The Wild Robot. Did you love it as much as I did? Please let me know all of that down in the comments below. What is your favorite DreamWorks movie? Let me know that as well. Also, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, tap on that notification bell so you guys never miss a post. Share this video with your friends, of course. All that good stuff. That is it for me today, you guys. I'm out of here. Peace out. Go see this movie.